adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah.
Hello guys and welcome to FS 2022. We're back on Calmlands. This is episode 2. We're carrying on from obviously the night from the previous episode, and I'm going to go ahead and find us some form of living quarters for tonight and maybe for the next couple of episodes. Nothing too fancy, just so we can sleep. I'm thinking maybe this tent, but where to put it? I don't want to put it in the way. Yeah, somewhere here and do. Just want to choose a location and I will. And there's a weird old bug that is, where it comes up saying you haven't got enough money. Right. Yeah. So. We'll get some sleep. Turn the lights off on the tractor. Don't want that keeping us awake. Yeah, we'll get some sleep and then we'll start off on a new day. See what today brings. Well, so my plan is for today. Is to get enough money to buy a seeder and get the field seeded or drilled, whatever you want to call it. Normally I do call it drilling or drill or drilled. We've got some weeds growing, but obviously with the seeder that I've got in mind, I won't need to cultivate, which is always a bonus. Whether or not, well, no, we should get it in today's video. It's not that expensive. I'm not too sure what crop we're going to put in the ground yet. I can't remember what it's called, but obviously the option to grow crops whenever, basically we've got that enabled, so I can grow whatever crop I want at any stage. And I'm not too sure what we're going to put in the ground just yet. I think it'd be one of those things where it'd be a last minute decision. I might have to have a quick drink, sorry guys. Right. So, where were we? Right, so yeah, we're just going to go drop this subsoiler off and grab the little trailer to load up with logs. We'll get a couple of loads of logs on the go, and once we've done that, then we will seed. It just doesn't sound right. I don't know why I keep saying it. Drill the field. I'm half tempted to put 2 crops in it, 2 different types, and just see how we go. Really, like I said, I just don't really know what I'm gonna do yet. To be fair, it's just one of those ones, and yeah, I don't know what's going on today. Well, I say today, the last episode of Nomad's Land, so it would have been yesterday. It was just the same. I didn't really have much to say. I don't know what's going on. It's not the best of starts, really. But we'll go back to episode 1. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And obviously you enjoy or like the fact of this whole new series. And the way it's working, and maybe the choices that I've made, even like the tractor, going for something that's actually upgradable instead of having to buy another tractor. I did have a look. This, I think it's got, I can't remember how much brake it's it's got at the moment. Obviously, it's on the lowest setting, but it actually goes up to 100. I think it's 79 horsepower. So it can last us a long, long time. Like I said at the beginning of the the beginning of the series, the first episode, this tractor will probably stick around for a while. The only thing that lets this tractor down is the fact that it won't have a loader on it. So we are going to have to invest in some form of a loader, which isn't a bad thing, but obviously I wasn't planning on getting another tractor anytime soon. Which, actually, saying that, we don't really need a loader at the moment anyway, so it's not that big of a deal, personally.
Tell me what you like. Go!
Right, so as you would have seen, we made a purchase. We've got our drill. In all fairness, I was quite happy when this one popped up because it doesn't require hardly any horsepower. It's a good size, it's direct drill, and it's cheap. And I think you've got the option, I don't know what it's like in this one because it hasn't got as many options. It didn't have many options on the other one, but like you could change the wheels and stuff. You can actually attach multiple seeders. So if let's say I bought another two, I can attach the other two to this one if it still works. It did in FS19. I used it a lot in that, and when I was doing No Man's Land on FS19, I didn't record it. It was just as I was playing it, I was just doing it like for fun. Yeah, so it was a good drill. It lasted me a long time, and hopefully it will last a long time on here, because obviously I'm not expecting to be progressing that quick. Obviously I want to, and we're going to try to, because obviously that is the aim. I don't know how many episodes I'm going to make it until the end of the series. Like, I don't know whether to put a cap on it. Like, say, right, this is how many episodes of this series we're going to have, see how much we can make. Might do it like that, to be fair. I'm not going to decide this episode. Well, I might do, actually. We'll see what I feel at the end of the video. But yeah, no, over the next couple of episodes I'll decide on a number. Or you guys can let me know. Obviously it needs to be a half decent number. There's no point in saying, well, 20 episodes, because 20 episodes isn't that many. You look at No Man's Land, we're on 9 at the moment. And yeah, we've got a decent amount of kit, but it's not really worth that much. I don't think it will be until like episode 10 onwards that we start making some good money. Obviously, next episode will be July, so we'll be selling the eggs and the planks. So that will be a good episode. So make sure you watch that. And if you think about what we're on, Calms and Farm, I think we're on like episode 19 on it. And even that, yeah, obviously we've got quite a bit of kit, but you got to remember, a lot of that is, well, we started off with a lot of kit. A lot of it has gone and has changed, but even still, I don't think we've progressed massively. But same again, things are going to start changing now, especially now that we've got the productions. Hopefully that's going to change everything. And yeah, but anyway, enough of that. Other than one last thing, hopefully you guys are enjoying those series. But yeah, so back to this series. I've got a few plans in my mind of obviously what I want. The same as every other series on the channel. I've got my little plans in my head. Whether or not they actually work out or not, it's a different story. But yeah, so we're going to drill this field. I'm thinking maybe half canola and then maybe the other half barley. Yeah, because we can get a bit of straw, which is obviously another form of income. Canola's obviously a good earner. And then barley we can keep, and then maybe get some chickens. Maybe next episode we can, maybe next episode we'll get some chickens anyway, and I'll just buy some feed for now. I know it's not really ideal and it's not really logical, but eggs, like, it's another form of income, innit? So that in the long run they are going to pay for themselves. So it's not that bad. I think we might do that, to be fair. And now that we've got canola going in the ground, beehives is also something that I'm semi-interested in maybe getting, because it will boost the yield. I don't know if it's the yield of the crop or the yield of the bees, but either way it's going to earn us more money, so it's a no-win situation, really. Like, why wouldn't you? But we need to start making some money. Obviously the only form of income at the moment that we've got is still trees, and it was just like the same as No Man's Land. You need to find other forms of income pretty quick, and that's what we need to do. But at the moment we're on, I think it's 2 days per month, but once I've got this drilled I will probably change it back to 1 day, and we just do it like that, because it helps boost the actual gameplay as such, and obviously the progress. Obviously, the less days there are, the quicker stuff happens. Obviously, like your productions, more of them, you get more of them. It feels like you get more of them, but obviously it's still the same. But obviously, normally you would have to wait an extra day for them to obviously be ready. So I think that's what we do, because obviously that's what we do on No Man's Land. And obviously you can probably tell the difference between the lettuces on No Man's Land and Calmson Farm. Same as the chickens. But saying, I don't think there's much difference between the chickens, because I think we've got 3 pens on Calmson Farm, whereas on No Man's Land we've only got 1, which may change. We might have to get a few more of them. It's all depending on money. Ideally I want to get another production on No Man's Land. See, I've gone back to talking about other episodes and other series. I need to stop doing that. But in all fairness, there's not really a lot to talk about, to be fair, with this series. It's only just started. This is the 2nd episode. There's not really much going on. But I need to talk, because I can't just be chucking a load of time lapses and stuff in. I'm going to chuck one in now, though. Just to bypass this time of drilling this field, because it is going to take a little while.
Feelings, it's like I can't walk on the ceiling. Oh yeah, got me dreaming, dreaming in colors I never dreamed in. Oh yeah, I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Fell in love with my broken pieces, took 'em all and made 'em yours. Didn't know what my heartbeat needed. Skipping out, no, I can't keep score. When I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing. Oh, every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Oh. Magic. No, I'm never letting go. Now that I have it with you. When you kiss me, it's like the stars fall out the sky onto my heart to cover up what I don't wanna show. I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Fell in love with my broken pieces, took 'em all and made 'em yours. Didn't know what my heartbeat needed. Skipping out, no, I can't keep score. When I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing. Oh, every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Oh, you take me higher, you take me higher, baby, you take me higher, you take me higher, baby, you take me higher, you take me higher, baby, you take me higher, yeah, you take me higher, baby. Feelings, it's like I can't walk on the ceiling. Oh yeah, got me dreaming, dreaming in colors I never dreamed in. Oh yeah. let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Fell in love with my broken pieces, took 'em all and made 'em yours. Didn't know what my heartbeat needed, skipping out, no I can't keep score. When I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing. Oh, every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher.
Right. So, that's all the drilling done. And as you would have seen, we've got a nice big load of logs. Pretty insane for such a small trailer. But the tractor still pulled it. Obviously struggled a little bit, but she still pulled it. Wasn't too much of a struggle for her. But we're going to get these sold. And you also would have probably seen that I had bought some generators. I think there's some small wind turbines or something. We get this wood sold, and then we may purchase a few more, and then might looking to get maybe a fertilizer or something, depending on what mods I've got installed. I might have to do some more digging. Not too sure. But we'll see how much we get for this. Oh, nice. That's really annoying that it does that. Just over 600k. Uh, 6,000, sorry. Yeah, that was a pretty decent load, to be fair. So, quickly run over to the shop. Oh, excuse me. Oh, been a busy day. Quickly run over the shop, and then buy a couple of more wind turbines. Chuck them down by the water. Then I'll probably load the seed and fertilizer on the trailer and take it back down the yard, and then maybe I'll go do another load of logs. Right, so I have fast forward time. Obviously I went ahead and bought some more generators, and I have got another load of logs. I'm just about to sell them. As the reason I've done that was because the video, it was quite long, and I'm trying to bring down the speed of the time lapses, because personally I think some of mine are just too quick. But then obviously I can't help it in certain videos, because obviously I want to try and get as much in as possible without missing anything. So sometimes it's not really helped. So, oh, for God's sake. Oh. So yeah, we jump forwards, and that was another half decent load. We haven't really got enough to buy anything really, and I had a look at fertilizers, spreaders, and I didn't really have anything. And at the moment we don't really need it, because we should have had the first application of fertilizer from the grass, because obviously we ploughed it, and then we had an application of fertilizer going when I was drilling. And obviously with the spare money I could save it and buy something with it next episode, but I thought I might just treat the tractor to a couple of upgrades maybe. I'm just going to have a tinker and have a look at what I can actually do, because I can put a cab on this, which I didn't actually realise until earlier when I had a look, and there's not many options for wheels. But like I said, the main thing that lets this tractor down is the fact that you can't have a loader on it. This would be a perfect little loader tractor. Oh yeah, we go with a straight pipe. Nice. Yeah, see, don't look that right with a cab. I think personally we just have it without. So we stick a front weight on. Change the exhaust. Oh, we can have black. That does look quite naughty, to be fair. But no, we'll keep it red for now. Oh, we can have black and red rims. Nice. I think we stick with the black. We'll treat ourselves. Once we get a little bit more power, and some bigger equipment, we might put some dualies on the back. Stick twin wheels. But for the time being, that will do. So, yeah, the tractor's had a few little upgrades. It's still bloody filthy though. You couldn't really tell the difference. Now we'll have to give it a bit of a clean. At some stage we'll have to get a pressure washer. It's going to need some more fuel soon. Can't believe it. 2 episodes in, the tractor's almost done. Well, it's done 2 hours already. Yeah, the John Deere's on Carmson Farm. I think they're both getting on for nearly 20 hours on them now. It's quite mad. We've had them since the start. I think they're... Is that the... Other than the roller and the sprayer, they're the 2, well, including those 2 as well, are the only original bits of kit left from the start, to be fair. Obviously the big John Deere was in the sale, so it had quite a few hours on it already. Oh, and the JCB, I forgot about the JCB. That's from the original. But obviously that hasn't been used nowhere near as much. It's getting used a bit more now. It should be doing more work, to be fair, because I'm using the John Deere with the loader quite a lot. I think that one's got the most hours out of the 2 of them. But yeah, so I think, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get down the bottom, part this up, and then I think we call it a day. 420. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. If you haven't already, subscribe. And obviously, if you want to see the latest new episodes of Survival Challenge on Calmlands, or any other series on the channel for that matter, then don't forget to hit that bell button. Cheers, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.